So the instrument I'm going to be showing you today is the classical horn, or the natural horn. It looks like this. And this is the 18th century ancestor of the modern horn, which looks like this. So the biggest difference, aside from just being lighter, is of course that the center of the instrument you'll see is a lot tidier and a little bit more bare. And of course the biggest difference is that this instrument, the classical horn, doesn't have any keys or valves. And what that means is that even though the basic mechanism of how to operate the instrument remains the same, we're creating a buzz with our lips, which helps activate the sound of the instrument through the mouthpiece. It does mean that we have to have a few different tricks up our sleeve to help us alter the pitches as we go along. So there's a few parts here that are also a little bit different. We still have a mouthpiece here, but we also have a few different crooks, which is very much a classical horn thing. You'll see that this part comes off. This is a crook, and this particular one is in E flat. So I can play in the key of E flat with this one. And I also have a collection of basically every other key available as well. So I've got some pretty huge ones here. That's D. And I've even got these kind of little ones here as well. And the tiniest one that I have is this one here, which is a top C one as well. So we have a range of these crooks that we carry around with us, and we need to alternate between movements of pieces, sometimes even these crooks, in order to make sure that we're playing in the right key. So with just using our airspeed and the buzz of the lips, we can actually already access a fair number of notes throughout the range of the horn. This is the harmonic series of this particular crook, and it sounds like this. And that's already a pretty good start. But of course there are a lot of notes in between there that are missing. And so in order for us to access those notes, we need to use our right hand in the bell of the horn to actually change not only the pitches, but also a little bit of the sound color as well. So I'm going to show you here now with my hand what I'm doing to just access my basic major scale on this crook, and you'll see that there are a few different hand positions in here that help me get all of those extra notes in between. So one of the things that I really love about playing this instrument is that actually having the right hand technique as being a really core part of how to change pitch and play this instrument actually opens up a whole world of sounds and palettes of colors that we wouldn't often get on the modern horn, which has a much more consistent sound quality across the range. And that can be an advantage obviously in the modern repertoire, but in the classical repertoire there are a lot of instances where we might want to colour a sound a certain way to get a particular effect or mood. And one of the great things about the classical horn is that it's kind of built into the system to be able to let us do that. And by using this hand technique, we can actually get quite a range of different colours of sound, anything from quite a mellow, covered, sort of darker sound to something that's quite abrasive and stinging. And having that variety of sounds can be a real asset in this repertoire. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of variation available there for us to have fun with and play around with the right hand technique. So that's one of the things that really makes this instrument so exciting to play.